Board regular meeting. Today is February 16th, and I will call this meeting to order at 5:30. Rebecca Martinez is here. Jay Slauson.
Here.
Awesome. Kyle Jordan is our alternate, and he is absent. Hannah McDowell.
Here.
Kara Kimball is on her way. Hunter Stoling is absent. Did you hear from her at all? Nina Cedarberg, did you hear from her at all?
She replied that she was coming. She mentioned she was running late.
Okay, so both of them are running late. And John Morello.
Here.
So, before we have a quorum. Okay. Would you, everybody stand, and Ms. Morello, would you please lead us in the invocation and pledge of allegiance?
Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance and wisdom as we begin this meeting. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion, allow us to grow closer as a group, and nurture the bonds of community. Fill us with grace as we make decisions that affect our community. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Beautiful. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on in, come on in. Kyle is here. Come on in, Kyle. 32. Welcome to the party.
Thanks. 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. We have our city manager, Seth Collins. Does everybody know Mr. Collins? Awesome. Georgia, yes. And then we also have the Lions Club, which they are on the agenda. Rawr. And of course, we have our lovely director, Georgia, in the house. Okay, so if everyone could look over the minutes from the November 10th, 2025 meeting. Is that the only one we have? Oh, no, and then the January 9th meeting.
Oh, it's a special meeting.
For strategic planning, yeah.
Do I have a motion to approve as presented?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, John. Second.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okey dokey. Citizen comments. We don't have any citizens in the house tonight, so we'll move on to business. New business discussion and direction. Presentation by the Lions Club regarding inclusive park equipment. Take it away, ladies.
Okay, I have some samples of some. As you know, our special needs swing got vandalized. So we're trying to come up with something that's a little sturdier. And I talked to, I cannot remember the guy's name, the one that does the ag welding at the school.
Mr. Perez?
Yes.
Yes.
And he says he could make any of these, so.
Nice.
So, and probably would just be at cost for whatever it costs them, so.
I think that would be fantastic. I know that they've got a lot of new equipment
Yeah.
now that they're itching to use. I don't know what the timeline on that would be
I don't know.
for them. I know they have a couple of projects that they're working on right now. We were just there Friday, and they're working on something for the gala, and then they were working on something that was outside. I'm not real sure what that was, but
I just want to say, if he makes these things like this, and we get it powder coated, when I have those for my playgrounds at my school, then I take that piece to Classic Auto Group, and they put a bed liner on it so it's not slippery. So all of those steps are necessary, and I mean, those are all things that can be done right here locally.
nice.
So, especially if they can make it for us.
So we figured instead of having something where they'd have to take the kids out of the wheelchair, they could roll the wheelchair right up into this one.
Yes, I like that. I like that a
We want
lot.
to eventually have like one little playground that'll just be special needs accessible, as part of the little circles they have, to have one circle that's all special needs accessible, but we have to do one thing at a time, so.
I
I gotcha. Well, is it on the agenda?
But it's kind of in that same thread, though, we may be doing that. We're looking at, from the city's perspective, of redoing that playground at Joe Timbrella, just because it is aged and it's, past its life expectancy. So that is definitely something that we could, think about considering in the plan of adding that area. So, if you kind of look at it now, you've got, I don't know, it's kind of got like that portion over here. I don't know if that would be appropriate for that. Like, I don't know what the access looks like. Do you know for over there? Like, is there easy access to get a wheelchair
The swings
from
are?
the sidewalk, to there?
So the blue wheelchair access ramp, it can be moved around. And some of the park equipment that I had shown you the other day, it does have the inclusive wheelchair access through it. Those were some of the options that we were looking at. If we're gonna spend the money to go ahead and replace it,
What about the section like on the really east portion, or I'm sorry, western portion of like the playground equipment? I know that's probably weird terms that I'm using, but like
landmark,
like
by the
so,
bathrooms,
no, like on the other side, like completely opposite from the bathrooms,
by the arbor,
like towards the basketball court.
the baby one.
Yeah.
I don't think that there is one of the blue things that's on there.
There is on the backside of the baby one.
Because this kind of got its own little alcove over there. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Not that that's in concrete, but to me, it's kind of got its own, area per se.
It's kind of right off the pavement too, so make it easier. I know they have the people that have been there with the wheelchair said it's really hard to get through that mulch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we want to eventually have a different surface in
It
the.
is ADA mulch, so it's supposed to be, the best mulch that they
Oh, okay.
can get. At least that's what,
Okay, well, they were doing the old mulch. I don't know if anybody's tried the new mulch.
Hopefully so.
Okay.
So we didn't know if y'all had one in particular, if y'all liked best, or if we could
Of
just
these?
find out what Mr. Juarez thinks. Is that what, Perez?
Perez. Mr. Perez.
Perez.
Yes.
I have it written down, but not on this piece of paper.
Yeah, you could get with him and find out, the timeline on,
Yeah.
on what it would take. And the materials, of course, for y'all to, and then the powder coating and all that.
Yeah.
And, I don't know what our timeline is on.
Yeah, if we can reach out to y'all too, and I can get with you guys on, maybe trying to match it color wise, like to what we're, if city council approves that, that's, a big if, because it is a lot of money of what, that staff's looking at, but it's just something that we're looking at this point. It was a part of our strategic plan, so hopefully we can, with city council's blessing, we can make that happen.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'll get back with him and find out. And then I guess the painting would be at the end anyway, so they can still
Yes,
start
yeah,
working on it.
Yeah.
And the powder coating and all
Yeah.
that stuff would be
Now,
out.
there's actually a powder coater here in Santa Fe that I've used many times. And then, like I said, that makes it really slick. It helps impede the rust, but it makes it really slick to powder coat it. So then we were able to take it and get that non-slip, whatever you put in the back of your truck on there. And it made a big deal, because I've found that these playground places, if that little piece breaks, they're not going to sell you that little piece. They make you buy the whole new thing. So I had somebody that would fabricate those pieces for me wherever it was. But if our ag department can do it, that would be even better, because it helps the kids get them
And I
experience and.
I guess if they could find maybe some plans, do they have plans that you can, that, you know what I mean, that will support X, Y, Z? Because some of those chairs, like the electronic ones, are kind of really heavy.
Yeah.
So if we could somehow make sure that they are up to par, or, you know what I mean, have the right kind of specs to
We probably
handle
just have
that
to
kind of
research,
weight.
What is ADA approved, because there's no point in doing it if it's going to be wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All that information from these playground companies, because they have to provide it.
Yeah, if you'll get with me, I can send you that information on what's ADA, and we'll get that over to you guys.
Okay, good. Then we can get Mr. Perez to start doing the planning on it, or having his kids be an assignment for them. Maybe they could find out.
Yes,
How to
exactly.
make it ADA compliant, get a little extra project.
Extra credit,
And
extra
I don't
credit.
know about y'all, but this one here that just sits on the ground, to me, that's not a good idea, because that looks like something they could tip over
Yeah.
and tear up easy. We want it to be like stuck
They
in the
want
ground.
something not easily vandalized.
These two on the end here look like they
Yeah.
just sit on top of the ground, and
Well,
I could see
I
them.
figured they would probably sink those anyway, but,
It doesn't, that looks like they just sit
Yeah.
there. But these are sunk in,
Yeah.
so,
but that's what I was gonna ask him to do, to make sure
yeah.
it was
we
sunk
could-
in.
We could sink it in the ground
So
about
we'd have
3
to,
feet.
once y'all decide where it goes, that's where it goes. And hopefully it won't go anywhere else, so,
Yes, so I guess we have a starting point, you know.
okay.
Are you happy with the starting point? Okay.
Do you need my email address or anything, or,
I can get it from Miss Terry, if Terry will send it to me.
okay.
Yay.
Good. Are you staying, or?
No, I'm going.
Thank y'all.
Okay, 'cause I
Thank you
need-
so much
I
for
got
coming.
I gotta,
Oh, I'm
You're
not
a
even
busy
gonna be
lady.
late. I've been lionning all day. I'll go to church.
we're gonna roar our way on out of here. Thank y'all so much for your time.
So Hunter just texted me. She said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just saw you live on Facebook. I forgot."
I almost forgot too, because all the kids are off school today, so I
Yeah.
totally, it was a Sunday to me, and an hour ago, I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I'm glad you remembered. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to number 2, consideration and possible action confirm event details for Touch a Truck to be held on March 7th at Runge Park. So here, Georgia has made us a beautiful flyer that I love. Take one and pass it down. Here, Kira. And Georgia, would you like to give us an update on where we're at on this event?
Sure. So I've already got a couple vehicles that have already registered. The giant crane that we had last time that came has already responded that they're coming. Tex Red Music has confirmed that they will be coming out and broadcasting live. I've already had vendors that have signed up to come. The fire department said that they will be there, and they have agreed to do a live, Jaws of Life demonstration. I just have to work on getting them a car donated. Luckily, I know a guy.
That's funny.
We're gonna work on getting that done and set up, and then, I sent an email to everybody that came out to our Christmas market and asked them, but Miss Lori is putting the truck vendor application and the regular just goods vendor application online and on the website for people to come out. I've emailed everyone that was at Touch Truck in 24 when we did it to see if they have any interest, but if anybody knows anyone who has a cool vehicle, 4x4, side-by-side, whatever it is, then please have them reach out. We would love to have it out there. Working on trying to get the helicopter out there, see if we can make that happen now. And then I did reach out to Centerpoint. I'm waiting to hear back from their PR team now to see if we can get a line truck, but I'm also trying to get some of the people who were at the child safety fair, like the swimming lady who was there, and then the gun safety and that type of thing. If we're gonna have the kids there, I wanna have some safety aspects to it as well, so.
Sweet. As far as, okay, so we have sensory hour from 9 to 10. So, this is coming up pretty quick, guys. A surprise. So what do you need from us? What kind of help do you need?
The applications, I just took what we did for the Christmas market and changed up the timing and some of the wording on it and didn't reinvent the wheel. So vendor check-in is gonna start at 7, and everybody has to be in place and ready to roll by 9, so that everyone can start showing up. And then we'll release everybody starting at 12 when it's over. But cutoff for applications is gonna be the March 4th, the Wednesday before. There is no fee for the trucks to be there, but there is a fee for the vendors. So the vendors I'm gonna have show up a little bit earlier than the trucks. They're gonna need more time to set up than the trucks will. I could use 1 or 2 people there at 7 with me, 6:45, 7 o'clock, to help get the vendors adjusted and make sure everyone's getting set up. But once we get the trucks moving in, I just need help getting everyone directed and set up. I don't need a ton of bodies out there while I've got large equipment and trucks moving around, but I do need people to help me get everyone in place. Once we have everyone in place, it's just a matter of making sure that we've got the roads blocked and we're making sure people are getting back and forth across the road safely. Ideally, we'll have barricades blocking so that there are not people going down that center street between parking and where the trucks are at. And that'll be fairly easy, but I'd still like to keep an eye on the kids and make sure that everyone is enjoying and having a nice, safe time.
So the trucks are gonna be, I had something the last time we did this, and so I did it, I wasn't there. So the trucks are between the arenas, or the trucks are by the trees on this road?
It's gonna depend how many I have sign up. Last time I had them between the 2 arenas.
Yes, I remember.
Because we had enough, but we didn't have a ton. With it being our pilot program, I'm hoping that we have more sign up this year. We'll see how many we have sign up as to where we're gonna stage everybody. I know Hometown Rentals is bringing a couple different pieces of equipment out. We've got our streets department equipment. We've got our police cars and that type of thing. I did reach out to the Mounted Patrol. They accidentally showed up last time. They were warming the horses up.
Gulf Coast Equine people?
No, it's actually the sheriff's office Mounted Patrol.
Oh,
Yeah. They were
cool.
warming the horses up and then brought them over and
That worked out.
let the kids see them. So I did reach out to them to see if they could bring them out again on purpose this time.
Yeah.
So as we get a little bit closer, I'll have a better idea between vendors and vehicles on how much space we're gonna need. And then we'll do a site plan and I'll get that sent out. It's up to y'all whether we wanna have a special meeting between now and then so that we can have a game plan on it. Or if you want to send you an email, I'm thinking between now and then we may want to have a special meeting just to get a good game plan and see where we're at.
Sure. Yeah, we can do a special meeting.
I need a lot going on.
I do have a lot going on, but I'm like, sure, I just add something else to my calendar. No. So, would it need to be like March 2nd?
That's what I was gonna say, March 2nd, you would probably have a majority of your vendors signed up, so then we would know more details on numbers.
Yeah. And I mean, in this instance for the special meeting, kind of like when we were trying to do the cook-off stuff, it doesn't necessarily have to be on a Monday night. It can be a different night if that works out better to have everybody here.
Well, I'm thinking that March 2nd might work out because then we could maybe like have a working meeting and do eggs. I don't know. You know what I mean? Since we got to drop them off. So it'll be like touch truck and Easter, but Easter will be more like,
I can do March 2nd.
you can do March 2nd? Yes.
You work?
I think I'll be in Virginia.
Do what? What'd you say, Kyle?
I can be here, or I'm in the second, but
Okay,
I'll work the seventh. Unless they cancel, I'll be up in Virginia.
let's do March 2nd. Five 30? Six is Independence Day?
March
Come and take it. I'll be sure to wear my shirt. Okay, awesome. So we have that scheduled, March 2nd. I put it in my phone. Because now that is turning into something that I use a lot. Okay. All right, anything else on Tetra Truck? Anyone? No? Okay. Consideration of possible action, confirm event details for the annual Easter egg hunt to be held on March 28th, 2026 at Tambrella Park. So George and I spoke last week. And she ordered 7,000 eggs for us. 6,000 is our normal number, but she ordered 7 because of the addition of the adaptive hour. What are we calling it? Sensory hour. She ordered a bunch of stickers and fidgets and stamps and gems and all the cool things. So are these gonna be, going in eggs?
Yes, so that was one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, whether we wanted to do a sign up or not do a sign up and just have it as a open invitation thing. The only reason I'm asking about doing a sign up is so if it's someone who's in a wheelchair, we know if we need to do elevated. If it's someone who needs hearing assistance, then I can order the beepers that go with it so that we know what needs to be where. Or we can put it out and then let the guardian or whomever they're with help, however they need to be helped, if they need to be helped. So I was hoping for guidance on that one. I've watched a lot of different videos and looked through all kinds of different programs, and there's all kinds of different things that have been done in all kinds of different cities and organizations, and it's a little overwhelming to know exactly where we needed to go without having done it before.
Right. She printed out this is a registration, so that's why you were saying.
Yeah, so that was City of Round Rock that had done that one.
I like that idea. Even because to ask them for what they need, because they would best know.
Yeah, and like the beepers and the eggs, it had never even crossed my mind. And there was a therapy group that had done it last year, and they did the little beepers and the eggs. And so there was a couple kids that the beepers helped them go find it. And I was like, that's such a cool thing to do. So I just want to make sure that we have the right stuff and that we make sure everyone's getting what they need.
Okay.
What's the plan for, when are we gonna do the sensory hour? Because I know we talked about everybody already shows up to the park. And then, like, if we did it, if Easter egg hunt is at 9 and we did sensory hour at 8, well, people are already there, you know, doing whatever. So how are we gonna distinguish that?
So I talked with Miss Becky to get a little bit of guidance from her. She's got a little bit more experience than I do hands-on. Rebecca and I had talked about doing it at 12:30, and Miss Becky pointed out that having a very schedule-oriented group that she works with, that 12:30 is generally lunchtime, and that was gonna affect a lot of people. And so our better bet would be doing it earlier in the morning, usually when we do pictures or that type of thing, and doing it ahead of the game. So we were thinking 10, when we normally do pictures, or maybe even 9:30,
So-
9:30.
So what I have, I just wrote it down, so I'm open to suggestions, but 7 a.m. would be setup. That's what time we normally get there. 9 a.m. is when we normally start pictures. And then 10 a.m. would be sensory. So some of us would be hanging out outside, and then some of us would be going inside the library at 10 for the sensory.
Well, and some,
Is that?
if we do the registration, some may be inside, some may be behind, some may be to the side. And then the 11 o'clock we'll do
The regular, like we always
the
do.
regular in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
I know that some guardians of some of these kids like for them to be with the other kids. They like
They want it
that
to be
they, you
inclusive.
know. So, I feel like as long as it's known that we're not kicking them out, you know, we're it's like everybody's welcome to come at 11. But that there's an option there for them, and for us to meet them where they are and give them what they need in order for them to be able to participate and have fun.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As far as, I mean, what do y'all think about that timeline?
Sounds good.
You
gonna work?
Plenty of time to
It'll give us,
get between each section,
yes.
work through it.
We'll need the volunteers with the NHS kids to help us set up the, do we have the signs still from the, for the age groups? We got the stakes, we got the ribbon. I feel like we have enough stakes and ribbon for like 3 years.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay, so we got the stakes, we got the ribbon. Will we have, Robert there?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have Robert. Excellent. Will we have the PD swing through with the siren?
Yes.
Okay. Mic and siren. Do y'all want me to ask Jack? What is the date? I can ask him. Yeah, he's a working man now, so.
Yes.
Does anybody else have any leads on Easter Bunny? Seth, you want to go?
You look like you wanted to volunteer.
Let's see on that one.
It's a little hot in there.
Okay, so, I know that 9 to 11:30, that's a long time to be in it, but that's normally what we do, so. Okay, question mark. I will ask Jack later. He's at work right now, but I'll ask him and see if he's willing to. I don't know if he has anything scheduled. He normally has events scheduled every single weekend. But I'll ask him about that. Now, as far as the timeline goes, I did reach out to the student council kids at the high school who usually stuff all the eggs for us. And I was hoping to hear back from her today. We were kind of going back and forth last week. But she did not email me today. I checked my email before I walked in here. So, right now, the options that I gave her, what was it I told you, Georgia? March 2nd. To drop off all of the candy and the eggs and the tape to the high school kids. Or March 16th. Spring break is March 9th through 13th. And I don't know what kind of testing they have going on. We always have to work around spring break and their testing schedule in order to be able to, for them to be able to get it done in time. So right now, that's kind of tabled, so I guess, I don't know, between now and our next special meeting, we'll know more about the timeline on that. Between now and March 2nd, I guess we need to go purchase the candy and stuff. I did take pictures at Sam's when I was there Saturday. You know, I do shopping on the weekend during the workday. But I did go to Sam's, so I do have the pricing there. I remember last year when we looked, Walmart was the cheapest. So I didn't know if there was a day
Check Costco as well.
next week or before the 2nd that
you and Belinda want to go, or me go, or you go with y'all and we'll take a field trip. And go get the stuff for the Easter baskets and the prizes and all that stuff too. Me too, but I can't go to this one. Oh, are you banned?
No, it's scary, the remodel that they're doing in there, and they keep moving everything, and it gives me really bad anxiety, and the aisles are like this.
Oh, yeah. When I went in there, I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all are messing with my vibe, man. It's been
Every
like
time I
this
go
for
in
like
there, they've
20
moved
years.
stuff.
Like, stop.
It keeps moving.
Oh, I haven't been back. I went in there one time and I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm out.
Every week, something moves somewhere else, and I can't, so. I will go.
So is League City go, okay?
They're doing the same thing there.
Oh, no.
All of the local ones have the same thing going on.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Oh,
there
no.
For the Walmart people.
So you said Costco's good?
I have a Costco card. I can check that place out, see what their deals are.
Sam's isn't that bad. I mean, they changed up Sam's, but it ain't like a
You good at
complete
Sam's?
I go to
overhaul.
Sam's all the time.
Yeah, Sam's is all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we'll go with the same thing that we normally do. Last year, I think I messed up and I did boy girl, and it's supposed to be neutral on both ones, but it ended up working out all right. But still the same age groups. For those that are new, we have 0 to 1 and 2 to 3, 4 to 5-year-olds, 6 to 7-year-olds, and then 8 to 10-year-olds. And then we have extra eggs that we keep to the side for the kids that don't pick up any and are kind of slow and they start crying. And so we'll go over and give them some eggs in their basket so nobody goes home empty-handed with empty baskets. And we normally bring I bring grocery bags from home for kids that show up without a basket, because that happens too. And so we'll have 2 baskets or prize bags for each age group. And then whoever finds the golden ticket in the egg gets the prize. So, yeah.
John, you still have our photo prop stuff?
And then, so you have the green
Yeah,
grass
backdrop, yeah.
backdrop, and then everything else should be, oh, it's at Rungy. It moved out of here and it's at Rungy.
Oh, yeah, it's all in storage at Rungy.
Okay.
Climate control with no bugs.
Nice.
Think that backdrop will fit over there?
John's like, I'm tired of
It's got a
storing
good
it.
spot right now, but
Okay, sweet. Sweet. As far as advertising on this,
Now that we have set times on everything, it's good to go. I just need to change the times around, and
send it to Clear.
yeah, we'll have it up tomorrow. But it's been ready. I just didn't want to put times up on anything until we finalized it all here.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. And also, those of you that are new here, we do it the Saturday before Easter. We have since before I was born, probably. I don't know. It's been that way for a very, very, very long time. And sometimes we overlap with the rodeo, and sometimes we don't. And this year we happen to be in the clear, and we do not overlap with Galveston County this time, which is nice. Nice.
Good.
So, yeah. Anything else on the Easter egg hunt? Do you have anything to add? Anything you want to say?
Not on that, nope.
Okay. Did I move on before you were able to say something on
No,
something?
no.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, both of these events are, the Easter egg hunt we've been doing for years. The Touch a Truck's really easy. I mean, a lot of the heavy lifting's done by Georgia, so we appreciate that. And, yeah. Anything else? No? Okay, so we'll move on to number 4. Discussion updates regarding Joe Tambrella Park and Rippey Park. It's your time to shine.
It's my time to shine. So, guys, we're looking at putting in new playground equipment, specifically at Timberla Park. I'll be taking that to council to give them some options for that. Like I mentioned earlier in the meeting, is that our playground equipment is past its life expectancy. It's, rusted out, and we've had some issues over there, and we've made some good temporary fixes for the time being, but it'll definitely be a vast upgrade for our citizens if we can get some new playground equipment there. We've looked, and so pricing can range, up to upwards of $350,000, but me and Georgia have found some equipment that we might can get around the $100,000 range. So we're going to, really hone in on that. And if we just have to do a portion at a time, that may be what we have to do. I know that we talked in strategic planning about like color coordination or a theme. And I think, did we say castle? I can't remember for Tambrella Park. Do y'all remember off the top of y'all's heads what we stated? I can't remember.
For the color or for the theme?
Color or
It was
theme.
like Cowboys and Indians. It was a castle at one because
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, I can't remember off the
It
top
was
of my head.
Cowboys and
but-
Indians,
I don't remember specifically what
baseball themed,
theme was.
baseball themed at,
Yeah, no, Behringer was.
Behringer. because you came.
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Behringer was baseball themed, Cowboys and Indians, and then Castle. Those were the
I
three.
think Cowboy and Indians was at Runge.
I think so too because of the
Yeah,
arenas.
yeah, that's right,
And
yeah.
I think Castle was at
Was at
was at
Tambrella.
Tambrella.
Yeah,
I
so
really do.
They've got like some castle themed playground equipment, so it kind of looks like a castle, but not that we're, hard line for that, but if there's something else that, you guys want to look at there, but the high cost of it is installation. So we're just looking at the physical equipment, so keeping that in mind. And also, funding is definitely an issue, so also bearing that in mind. But we can go after the T-Mobile grant, so we'll do that. We may get reimbursed with that money afterwards. They like to see something, physically put in place, and that's up to $50,000. So if we can get that, that'd be phenomenal. But, replacing that equipment, it's our most highly utilized park in the city. So does anybody have any discussion on that? Or-
We're just gonna replace, or is the plan to just replace like where the bridge is taken out, like all of that, or
So-
the swings too?
The swings to the
Okay.
whole playground
That's what I was
set would be, the goal. If we have to do it, piecemeal it, then that's what we'll do. But my plan is that whole entire area. That's why I was wondering with them, like that area that's, what'd you call it, the kiddie park? Like down there, if that would be a good place to have an inclusive park, if you will, for the kids that need that. So, but we could put it, where the swings are now. If they just want to do one swing, we can kind of set it up, whatever easiest. We can go out there and look, because I want to see what's easiest to get off that sidewalk to there for them.
Well, some of those ones that I've got pulled up, you probably need to take that mile-long
Yeah.
tape measure out there and kind of measure and look and see, because
A lot of them
this
are
big on the
big,
picture
yeah.
and.
You get out there.
And you can't really go with the height
Ramp
because of all the
and
trees
stuff.
out there, so like we really can't go too high, and then, liability wise, we probably don't want to go too high either.
Yeah, that castle one you found was super awesome, but I think it
It's a
might be
little
like
high, yeah,
past some of those trees.
yeah, for sure. It'd be cool though,
It would.
but we'll see.
You can plant some trees.
Well, I don't want to cut any trees, so, but that's just one thing that we're looking at. And then, of course, like, we're working towards our plan right now to submit to the state for Runge Park for the $1 million grant that Representative Bonin is giving the city. So really thankful for that, but really kind of making that come alive. A lot of it will be, on the arena and then on the actual community center. So, we've got some updates that need to take place in there, with the building, just structurally making it ADA compliant, but those type of things. And we're kind of see where money is. I know our parking lot's going to be a big portion too of that. I know that I had brought up and talked with a few people about putting in pickleball courts under the pavilion that's there now, but we can't do it, and the reason being is because we have too many events in there, and that pro cushion material, it'll ruin it. And that's $100,000 usually per court. But maybe looking at somewhere else, we could, in the future, that we can put those pickleball courts in at. I'd like to see them there, because I feel like they'd be highly utilized there and we got the space. But anybody got any thoughts, any questions you wanna throw in?
No, I mean, I think the facilities over there definitely need a little update. And I know $1 million isn't gonna go very far when you look at it, a big picture. And, like the bathrooms and the.
And adding an outdoor bathroom, I think that's a big thing for the park. I know when I take my girls over there, it's, hard because they want to use the bathroom.
There
So
is, yes,
not having that out is a little difficult.
yes.
If y'all haven't been out there in the last week, we did have to take down 2 of the pine trees. We figured out what some of the issues were with the lights at the ball field, aside from some of the other issues that were with the installation. One of the trees was very obviously growing into some of the electrical lines, and then another tree was very closely flirting with some of those electrical lines, but one of the trees was dead and into the electrical lines. So we had CenterPoint assess it, and they said that that was what was causing the drivers to continuously blow out one after the other. So 2 of those trees have been cut down. So that will be part of the thing that we're evaluating, is some of the foliage and that type of thing. Not the big oak trees, those are staying completely untouched, completely protected.
Some of the pines.
Just some of the pine trees and some of the other things. And I'd like to look at the Veterans Memorial that's out there and getting that revamped and dressed up. And our parks guys in the street department have been out there working, cleaning up the fence line and just some of the little nitpicky things that Billy and I have been nitpicky about. They are starting to get cleaned up, but that way we can put the money where it needs to go and not on the small things that our guys can take care of. So.
I have a question. I had somebody reach out to me about the arenas out there, and it was like a nonprofit. They were trying to get a nonprofit going and wanted to do XYZ out there, and I told them to call y'all, about.
Like doing a partnership. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give us some, tell them to reach out to us.
Remember, I have to look at my phone. All right, sweet. All right.
Absolutely.
Anything about Runke or umbrella or park equipment or?
I just
Trees.
recommend putting in baby swings, because that's the one thing everybody wants.
I heard about them baby swings.
Yeah, well, because we used to only have one.
I
Now
know.
we got 2 though, so.
I know. I
Rolling.
had twins.
Yeah, I could imagine that was difficult then.
Yes. Yes.
Keep those big kids off of
I
them.
know.
God, man.
I know they are.
God.
So bad.
Spent a lot of time with those big kids.
Yeah. Are we how is since we're on talking about the parks, it's kind of open ended, and then I'll end it. But how are we doing with vandalism, big kids out there?
It seems to have
Yeah, it's went down. I
chilled a little bit.
think because they don't have that mud to play in or something out there.
One other night.
They went and cut donuts on all the baseball fields.
Excuse me? No, we want to stick a pin in that and come back to it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we're talking about Timbrella.
Yeah, but at Timberlake, I feel like it's went down. I mean, like she said with the baby swings, I mean, I went out there, I think it was my first week, and teenagers were out there like swinging in them and stuff, but we got them off of them.
All the new mulch has been great, because I go to the park all the time, and the mulch has been awesome.
Good to hear.
We're getting ready to have the other stuff delivered. I just had to wait on some of our street stuff to get caught up, but
And even without the tunnel, it's been fine, because now it's almost like they have 2 separate little things to play on, so.
Cool.
Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Let me see. Okay, so we'll move on to summary of action from this agenda, request for future agenda items and scheduling future meetings. So we're gonna have a meeting on March 2nd. The cutoff for vendors and trucks, no, just vendors is March 4th.
Both.
Oh, both,
Both.
okay. I didn't pick trucks, okay. And all of that will go out now that we have met. We already have some commitments. You'll be working on getting some additional commitments from people with trucks and vendors. Easter egg hunt, I feel like we just need to go shopping.
And really, it's just the candy and then the prize bags, everything else is.
Yeah,
on
the
way.
candy and the prize bags, that's it.
It should be here tomorrow or the next day.
Sweet. And then we just need we need the Easter bunny. And then I need to get with HS Kids to come help us stake everything out. I mean, we did it, but now we have a crunch time. Now we gotta be ready by 10. Okay.
So next regular meeting, March 16th, since for some reason I can't understand when the meetings are. Like continuously.
Third Monday of the month.
I don't know why my phone in January, I had that we were gonna have a meeting on a different day, and then I text and I was like,
No,
We're not having
I don't think so, because I'm not gonna be there Monday.
Yeah, that was a Georgia problem. That wasn't a you problem, that was a Georgia problem.
So we got one March 2nd, and then would you say we need one when? March 16th?
The regular one will be.
regular meeting.
Regular one, March 16th? Okay. All right, sweet. I guess, March 2nd is obviously gonna be Touch a Truck, and March 16th is obviously gonna be Easter egg hunt. Where are we at with?
We have a meeting Wednesday morning, so the 16th, we will.
Yeah, we'll get an update from there. So as soon as we meet with Mr. Minotti Wednesday, and then they meet with their board, we'll have a clear direction. So maybe we'll have something by that,
March
by the
16th?
March 2nd meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
March 2nd, okay.
Or, I'm sorry,
16th.
16th meeting. Yeah,
16th, all right,
16th
so,
meeting.
yeah, so July 4th, so that's an agenda item there.
Mhm.
And then, depending on how fast they get back, and then depending on where y'all are at, I guess we'll have to talk about playground again, or that soon, or you feel like it's gonna be, need a little bit more time?
We need to do it.
So, March 16th will be,
Yeah, maybe even the March 2nd meeting if we can throw it in there.
okay,
It's-
we can do that,
Yeah, let's do it.
okay, sweet. Okay. And then, this will be this. And then, anything else that we need to talk about, Georgia?
Not off the top of my head, but if I think of anything, then I'll put it on there.
Sweet. Okey dokey. Are we done? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, John. Do I have a second? Thank you. All those in favor? 6:19.